Hello? So glad to hear from you. What's up? No, it's okay. I was just working on a drawing. I was so wrapped up in it that your call made me mess up a layer in the program. Yeah, I accidentally changed all of the line work to hot pink. Can you believe that? It's kind of funny, I guess. Looks pretty cool, but I don't think the client would go for it. Oh, really? I'd love a second date, too. That sounds great. I really enjoy the first one, and I've been thinking about it a lot. Thinking about you a lot. It's been a while since I've felt this excited and nervous, to be honest, about seeing someone again. Fair, yeah. I don't want to bug you with a bunch of texts or anything either. Didn't have time for it, even if I thought about it. My baby girl's been keeping me as busy as my work. But anyway, where'd you like to go? I was thinking maybe that Italian place downtown. It's nice and cozy, you know? Classic with a warm vibe, great Alfredo noodles. Good spot for a relaxed evening. But I'm open to suggestions if you have any. Okay, awesome. That's perfect then. We could go to a fast food chain for all I care. I'm not really all that fancy. But, well, you know, I went casual for our first date with that dive bar, and I figured this time I should take it up a notch. I'm just trying to make sure everything goes smoothly. Show you a good time. Been a while since I've done this, and I don't want to mess it up, especially since you're giving me a second shot. You're a businesswoman too, so I'm sure you've been treated to much nicer business dinners or whatever. Fine. I won't worry about competing or anything. I just didn't quite understand what kind of world you lived in until you told me last time. But I'll take your word for it. And just invite you to our humble, small-town Italian joint. That's so great to hear. Yeah. I'm looking forward to it too. Friday night? Well, I have to pick up my daughter from her mom's place that night. What about Saturday? Sunday? I see. Well, we could always push it back a week if that's better for you. Oh gosh, you don't have to say that. But, yeah. I really don't want to wait that long to see you again either. If Friday is the only free night you have, what if, this sounds a bit unconventional, but what if we did dinner first and then went to pick her up after? If you're okay with that. I know it's not the most typical date plan, but if we both really want to see each other that much, it could be a compromise. Really? You're okay with that? Wow, thank you. That's so nice of you. I was worried it might be asking too much, but it means a lot to me that you're willing to go with the flow. I guess that's just part of getting back out there, huh? It might actually be a good thing. My daughter's really sweet, and I think she'd like to meet you. She's pretty easygoing, just like her dad. Or at least I try to be. I'm just glad you're up for it. All right. So, why don't you park at my place? I'll drive us to dinner, and then afterwards we can head over to get my daughter. Yeah? All right, good. Sounds like a plan. I'm really looking forward to it. I know I said this before, but thank you for being so understanding. It's not easy juggling everything, but you make it seem less daunting, you know? I really appreciate that. I just wanted to be upfront about my life. It can be kind of chaotic, but it's mine, and I'm glad you're willing to see that side of me. I'm really excited too. Okay then, I'll see you Friday at 6. Thanks again for being so flexible. Can't wait to see you. Take care. Hey, glad you found a place all right. It wasn't too far for you, was it? Yeah, I guess everything's pretty close together here. Okay, let's get in the car and head to the restaurant. Oh, here, let me get that doll out of the passenger seat. And, the socks. And the empty snack wrappers. Gosh, I didn't think this through, sorry. I only have my daughter half the time, and we still managed to end up with so much of a mess. That makes me feel better. I didn't know you had so many younger siblings. I was an only child and only had 2 other cousins who were around my same age. I think your seat and your footwell is clear enough now. We can get going. So, how was your day at work? Were you busy doing important corporate business stuff? Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Okay. I won't lie, I have no idea what any of that means. Sounds fast paced and stressful, but exciting. How do you like it? That's pretty incredible. Having to keep track of so many complex and interwoven, I don't even know what to call them. Facts? Numbers? The flow of one thing or another? I don't know. Can you tell I'm just an artist? I know how to do my taxes and send in my child support, but beyond that, I'm not that great at keeping track of things. If it's not on auto pay, I won't remember it. But you, sounds like you have just the brain for your type of work. Even though it sounds exhausting to me, it's fascinating to hear you talk about it. Huh. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I deck out my dress clothes since I'm taking you somewhere fancier. I'm really glad I did too, since you look super sharp. Just how I imagine you dress every day, huh? Yeah, I thought so. Does that ever get tiring? Having to dress up every day? Ah, you're one of those snazzy as a lifestyle people. No, I don't mean it in a bad way. I always admire people like that. There was this guy in my high school who combed his hair and wore collared shirts and ties to school every single day. The other students picked on him for it. But dang, did he always look good. He had the girls and guys swooning over him when they weren't, pretending they weren't jealous. But he wasn't doing it for attention. He was just genuinely wanted to present himself that way. He would say over and over that was just how he saw himself and how he wanted to be. I think everyone else was just annoyed because they wished they could find the drive to get up and dress like that for public school every day. But that's just not who most people are. I wonder sometimes what he's up to now. Probably in a field like yours, with his kind of mindset, but who knows? Ah, you went to private school. Did you have a uniform? Well, now I'm even more confused. Is that why you like dressing up now, or did you already like that? And the uniform, did they make you feel like yourself? Wait, put a pin in that. We're here. Yeah, I told you everything is pretty close together here. Let's head inside. I'm really looking forward to the food. You like this place? I'm really glad. It's just the right mix of casual and intimate. It's been a while since I've had a good meal out, and, well, good company too. Not that my daughter and her mother aren't good company, just I haven't gone out anywhere with anyone else since our last date. It's been even longer since I've been somewhere this nice. Let alone here. The menus changed so much. Sorry, it took a while to decide. Everything just looks so good because I'm just really hungry right now. I haven't eaten since breakfast. I know, but I was locked into my latest commission. I had to draw a lot of detailed tattoos on the subject, so I was hyper-focused. Sometimes I just mindlessly run on coffee with too much cream. Carries me through more days than I'm willing to admit. Yeah, I can imagine there's a million coffee makers in those lunchrooms. What? No way. You've got an actual cafe in the lobby? I guess saying that out loud doesn't sound as common as it probably is. But around here, it sounds fancy. Even better that you can order whatever you want on the company's dime. Dang, that's a great deal. I'd be ordering toffee lattes every day if I had that option. Yeah, toffee or hazelnut are my favorite flavors for coffee. I can't stand plain black coffee. I need the caffeine, but I drink coffee for the enjoyment of the flavor. Oh, no way! You're kidding me, right? You've got unlimited access to an entire cafe's worth of coffee variations, and you literally only order a small iced coffee? Ah, I see. You've got a flavor stash in your office. But still, if I had the choice to let other people make it for me, I'd take it. Small iced coffee? Dang, that wouldn't even get me to 11 a.m. Really? You think we could have a breakfast date? At your work? Oh gosh, I'd really like that. How early would I have to be there? I guess I could swing that. For you. My schedule is definitely more flexible than yours. So, just let me know and we'll make a date. Would I have to dress up all nice too if you're going to your office building? I'm more of a sweats and jeans kind of guy. I was like that even before becoming a dad. In fact, I kind of draw my boxers a lot. So these polo shirts are the best dressed I get these days. Well, besides the ill-fitting suit collecting dust in the back of my closet. At some point, I'd like to go somewhere outside. There's a great park not too far from here. I go there with my daughter a lot, but I also go on my own. It's got a great jogging path all around the perimeter and through the different play areas. You can see some cool birds if you're paying attention. And I've seen deer there before too. There's a big pond on one side, so people like to fish or swim too. It's called Harrison Trent Memorial Park. Quite a mouthful, yeah. But I guess Harrison and Trent needed to be memorialized with a park? I don't know. You know, it's funny how things happen. I didn't know if I'd be ready for something like this again. But you've got a way of making everything feel easy. Thanks to you, I realize it's not as nerve-wracking as I thought it would be. Dating again, I mean. I know I told you that last time, but it's still true, and I'm really grateful for it. Thank you. I know we're right in the middle of our second date, but I already can't wait for the next one. And the one after that. And as many as you'll give me. I'm going to have to order pickup from there sometime soon. I don't know what they did to make the food so much better. It was the best meal I've had in a long time. The best company, too. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. You know, I didn't say so at the time because, well, I was too busy looking at you. But you're really pretty when you start talking about your work. Yeah, it's like you light up and your smile is just worth catching. I couldn't stop smiling all through dinner thanks to how charming yours was. It's like I can just see your dreams come true through how you talk about it. You're so passionate about what you do, and that's not something I come across in most people. Me? Oh, well, sure. I love what I do, but saying that I'm passionate about drawing erotica is kind of bad luck, isn't it? You don't think so? Oh. Well, I'm still glad you enjoyed hearing me talk about my art. Getting into a gallery is pretty exciting, so once I remind myself of the exhibit date, I'll hit you up. See if you wanna come? I'm sorry, I just realized how kinda lame that is. Asking you to come and look at my art. I don't know, it feels pretentious. You said that last time. That I'm too hard on myself. Alright then. I really do hope you'll come. Ah, here we are. I'll just pop in and get my daughter, and then take us back home. Hey, Sarah, baby. Let's get you into your car seat, okay? Oh, yeah. This is Daddy's new, date. You'll understand when you're older. There. So, did you have a good time with Mommy? Yeah? Oh, she made brownies, huh? That sounds so yummy. Okay, just sit tight. Daddy's got to go back in the front seat. Ready to go home, Munchkin? Oh, wow, you and Mom were hula hooping? No wonder you seem so tired, Pumpkin. When we get home, we can get you into PJs and snuggle on the couch. We can watch a bit of that horse show. Ponies. Right, of course. How could I have gotten it wrong? Oh, yeah. I called you my date because it just sounded wrong to say that you're just my friend. I wanted to be honest, since that's what this chapter of my life is all about, according to my therapist. Oh, a therapist helps people with their problems, baby. Yeah, problems in their heads. No, I'm not like going bald. Why? Do you think I'm starting to? Yeah, me either. Your dad's got great genes on his side. No, honey, it's not your actual head that they fix. It's more the way you think. When you think things wrong. This is too complex of a conversation to have with a 5-year-old. It's way too late in the evening for it. So, you, little missy, you just be nice and try to calm down. We can talk about therapists when you're older. I know, she's adorable. Nothing gets past her. She's always asking me questions. If there's a single word she doesn't understand, she'll want to know straight away. No, Sarah, she's not a princess. She's just dressed up really pretty. Well, I'm glad you like her. I do too. Okay, we'll be home soon, and I'll drop you off at your car. Thanks again for coming with me to pick up Sarah. I really had a great time. Oh, it's the leftovers that smell so good, baby. Yeah, Daddy couldn't eat all his food at the restaurant. It's a bit late for food this heavy, Pumpkin. Tell you what, we can have a pudding cup before you brush your teeth for bed, okay? Alrighty, we can have the leftovers for lunch tomorrow, so you'll get to taste it then. Daddy got the fancy chicken Alfredo with lots of tomatoes and white sauce. I got some extra breadsticks to go, too, so those will be great, won't they? I've got a fresh pitcher of iced tea in the fridge that'll go great with lunch, too.